spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. The Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. Head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. Cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Or Stephen, the provider. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000. It's gone one day. I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren home. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Immaculation. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Immaculation. It becomes an instant classic when he 40 speed. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got Fetty to fetch, refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my home and I'm at the crib. It's the studio. OG from the, but I'm still not out of the woods yet. Even though that I'm.
Come on, man, you see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man, I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all.
I'm gonna hang back for a little bit, man. This is taking me back.
center field, as though the media presents us like resentment. And it's tragic, we the fabric of any field. We make it static from static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steer. I'm a smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you're foreign to it, it's the real.
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
Now, I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
It's Patrick Wells with the drive. One up, one down as he hits his first shot of this game.
Footwork within 10 feet. Scoring the basket on the move. Smoothly executed by Wells.
Screen by MP. Pass to Zadirko. Hopkins, defended by Stauffer. Now MP, fires from 14. Here's Zadirko, and Dave Zadirko throws it down.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Here's Stauffer. To the paint, here's James. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator jump. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
And here's the fast break. MP throws it down.
MP pouring his heart out on the court, hustling in transition and staying out ahead of the fast break.
Now Wells, now covered by MP. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Eric Fisher. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution. And I'm starting to see the momentum clearly swing in their favor.
They're taking control, no doubt, and they want that lead to continue going up.
Now here's Stauffer. Up top, Robinson. The Wolfpack again can't hit it.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh, yeah. The bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
They cannot keep the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Wells evens things up with that basket. His second of 4, shooting 50%.
Patrick Wells doesn't have a size advantage inside, so it's all about his touch.
Inside. And that one's good from MP.
They just continue to add to this impressive lead.
And make no mistake about it, they're doing it with points in the paint.
Now here's Stauffer. Wells outside. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer.
And that's the thing with Wells. His biggest strength offensively is the jump shot.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who would play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Now here's James. Patrick Wells misses another. Here we go, one-on-one. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
First team foul.
And the foul's on Patrick Wells. The first one falls.
You just have to admire how selfless MP is on the court. He looks to get everybody involved, finds good angles and good shots. And maybe he could just go get it all done himself, too.
He's off on the second. Timmerman with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
And you look at the dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the dynasty as soon as he joined.
Count it! They've come out fast and furious. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
Now here's Timmerman. Out to the right wing. Deshaun Carter from the outside. Can't hit that one. MP high post. Pass to Hotkins. For 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Here's Carter. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's what I call a captivating move. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Now here's Carter. Lets it go from 14. That doesn't fall either for Deshaun Carter. Here's MP. Tries a 3. Yes, once again, he's an excellent 7 for 8 on the night. MP has been something else this first half, well on his way to a huge game. Cordova, right side. Over Hawkins. That one bounces around and comes back out. MP outside. Rebounded by James.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Now here's MP. 16 points for him. Now it's Carter outside. James, pass to Fresh, shoots over Davidson. Out of bounds, it'll be Dynasty ball.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Dave Smith. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
MP outside. Fisher. Hawkins outside. MP guarded by Wells. That one drops for him. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
And now the Dynasty with it. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. And Robinson pulls it down. And so here it's the Wolfpack. It's Patrick Wells with the drive. Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for the 5th time tonight. He's now 5 for 9. Hawkins outside. Passes to MP. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Outside, it's Johnson. Now here's Robinson. Timmerman with it. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. 6 for 10 with that shot following. He's got a good one going. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all. He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
From deep, it's MP. And Joey Johnson pulls it down. Wells outside. The 3. No luck on that one. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. Dynasty ahead, just dominating this one. Plenty of action still to come when we return. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. The Wolfpack with the ball, and in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Now Stauffer. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Wells, now covered by MP. Brett Hawkins grabs the miss. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
And that one's good. Luan.
And that's been the growing part of Luan's game. He's so comfortable from that mid-range jump shot.
Now Wells. 14 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Wells with it. Now covered by MP. Wells shot's good.
Wells has some serious handles out there, showing how he can create his own shots.
This could get even more out of hands if they continue to put up points.
And what a team performance it's been.
MP outside. Trying his luck from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
What a sweet-looking triple by MP. 3 points for the 5-star recruit.
Now a timeout called by Wolfpack. MP really making a difference out here.
They might not be able to stop him, but they can talk about how to at least slow him down.
To the inside. Wells. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
That one falls.
Using that 6'7" frame. Look out! Luan went right at him.
And now Wells. He's got 20. Sinks it from distance.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
From deep, it's MP. And the Dynasty, another three.
Oh, what a response from MP, matching the three on the other side of the court.
Pass to Timmerman. Back to Wells. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now Wells. He's got 23. The offensive rebound. And Zadirko over to help. Goes up again. The Dynasty grab the miss. Here's MP. And Robinson pulls it down. Down low.
Defensive foul. Eric Fisher. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Wolfpack. Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Now here's Cordova. Pass to Fresh. Andrews. Carter, left side. MP grabs the miss. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. Shoots from 12. Knocks it again, the Dynasty. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Cordova with it. Tommy Fresh for three. The rebound by Dillard. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Cordova. Johnson. 5 on the clock. Deshaun Carter from the outside.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
To the middle. Here's MP. And it's in there.
The lead just keeps increasing, attempting to put this one away.
And the D has to be frustrated at this point.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Deshaun Carter from the outside. Sinks the tray.
I mean, look, if you're going to give Carter the three-point shot, he's going to take that. Nice job capitalizing there.
You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
The shot by Cordova, no good. Here's the Dynasty. Here's MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
He's making space. He's creating problems. So many ways MP can use a pick and roll.
Kicks it to Johnson. Back to Carter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Now here's Andrews. Back to Carter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
MP outside. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Fresh. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fresh, the screen. To the paint. The kick out to Carter.
Right here, right here. Stay on it. I see him.
That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't remember.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We
is
don't
a
win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the lead? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it. I can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man.
Front runner high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time.
Mm-hmm.
That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. Do you want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you
Well,
talking
then pass
about?
the rock. All right, you're on a whole nother level than everybody else. I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, Ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over, prove to the scouts that I'm an NBA player.
Yeah.
And now we on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Scared, man. It's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man. The stock's gonna drop. Who's left for me to manage?
Go with this managing thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Plainview. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups.
Welcome fans to the High School State Championship. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Plainview Panthers. At power forward, number 50, Grant Carlo. At the other forward position, number 15, Al Chelsea. At center, number 6, Dave Zadirko. At point guard, number 1, Patrick Wells. The other guard, number 10, MP.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coverage of the Illinois High School State Championships. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Danny, we've got quite the matchup tonight between the Plainview Panthers and the North Beverly Bearcats.
Rubbing my hands together, a bit of a David and Goliath situation here. The Bearcats looking for their 9th straight title, but the Panthers have come out of nowhere, led by their star, MP.
He's the star of the show and has been nothing short of sensational all tournament.
Oh, he's a player that can cause a load of problems with his overwhelming talent. And I'll tell you what, Coach Altman and the Bearcats will have a plan, but some things you just can't account for.
And the Bearcats come into this final as the favorite. 8 straight Illinois State Championships for them, an incredible run.
And he comes up with the news.
How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
And here's North Beverly. Here's Dominenko. Outside, Marcita. Panthers pick up the board. And you look at the program North Beverly has put together, it's something you rarely see.
Oh, they're gold standard for high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. And if you add it all up, they've made the most of their chances.
And when you watch Dermonenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
Substitution.
The Panthers trailing this one. To the right side, Rosenberg outside. Picked by Little. There's the triple, and Rosenberg gets the 3 to fall.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from Coach for leaving him that wide open.
And Cawthon down low. Lee misses from close range. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
Now Chu. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Puts up a 3. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. 17-footer on the way. MP with the bucket.
That's the kind of confidence and scrappiness that scouts love seeing. MP knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Get there.
Outside, Chu. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Plainview. Passes to MP. Rebound by Splitter.
I'll tell you what, that's one he wants back.
It was high percentage, but it wasn't going that time.
Pass Lonaglu outside. Out to the right wing. There's a screen by Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Let's talk about Danny Cawthon for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Cawthon is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets. Now here's Splitter. Aslanoglu, now covered by MP. To the inside. Pritchumsey with the steal. For the finish. MP throws it down.
That's great attention to detail on defense by Pritchumsey. He turned the Bearcats over and cut his Panthers a fast break opportunity.
North Beverly in the lead. Pass to Leftos. Lee with it. Johnny Chu. And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. So North Beverly goes. North Beverly out front, up by 6. Don't go anywhere. Halftime coming up next, and then we'll be back to action for the start of the third.
Will begin after a 10-minute halftime break.
And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. Plainview with the ball. They trail by 6. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollow ground here at the Unites.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for it definitely does. It's bigger, the sight, the sound, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players. And for the lack of size that Wells has, he makes up for it with his shooting ability. He's a floor spacer who allows this offense to run much more smoothly.
Now here's Dermonenko. Fires from the wing, and he drops that one in.
North Beverly has tools at every level, and when Dermonenko hits mid-range shots, it's confounding to try to stop their team.
From deep, it's MP. That ball coming off the assist from Patrick Wells.
Good team play there. Sets
outside. And then Bishop comes in with a dunk.
Bishop.
That's easy work for Bishop, the biggest dude on the floor. James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass on a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
James Marcita for three. Drains the triple.
Entering unfair territory. Marcita already has a huge edge inside and now showcasing the long ball. The power of the Bearcats is a full display right now.
Now Wells. Passes to MP. Zadirko. To the paint. Here's Day. Here's Dermanenko. Now Marcita. Launches a three. Combo grabs the board.
That's a break for the game. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it.
And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season, he's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
Now here's Dermanenko. 13 points so far. Coffin, no good.
Boy, the alley-oop is a good-looking play when it works. Ugly when it doesn't, though.
Poor timing, miscommunication, it does happen. We've seen it from him over and over, but it never tires watching MP just ball out.
Here's Marcita. 12 points for him. Outside, Day. Bishop. And again, it's the Bearcats missing. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
MP with the bucket.
So many of the players for the Panthers have been a part of the Plainview community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy names.
Some of the kids have fathers and grandfathers that played for Plainview. It's not a large town, but they love their basketball. Now here's Day. Outside, Marcita. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Wells. And Marcita gets it to go.
Guys, we know Marcita is big, but he's also been working really hard to become more skilled, too.
MP outside. For the lead. Yes, for basket number 9. He's shooting 9 of 11 from the floor. MP can smell that Illinois State title, racking up bucket after bucket. Now a timeout called by North Beverly. So North Beverly going with almost an entire new group here.
Mark Little. Chad Gibson.
Here's 2.
Second
half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared to play this game as if it's on their own home floor.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
Now here's Gibson. He's got 13 on the night.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
To the middle. MP with the bucket. What a run it's been for MP. Double-digit points in this quarter alone. And the Bearcats with possession here. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
There's a screen by Lee. Splitter, no good. Plainview with the lead. Here's MP. Count it. They have no answer for MP. He's pouring it on, willing his team to a state title. Splitter, left side. For 3, Johnny 2. He got it up in time, but it doesn't fall. Points are coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a very good one thus far. It's the Panthers up. Final quarter of play just ahead. The Illinois State Championship on the line. And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There is a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing a shadow in the shape of the number 23, and it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
Screen by MP. Got that bucket in no time at all.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
And Myron Lee finishes it off.
He's an undersized center, but he more than compensates for it with some serious leaping ability.
Pass to Rosenberg. Back to MP. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass paying off that time.
And that's just a case of MP wanting him more.
The Bearcats trail. Outside, shoot. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
And that one's good from MP.
This is why MP is so good, finding himself a high percentage bucket and staying active in the paint.
And Myron Lee finishes it off.
Oh, the accuracy just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Dave Zadirko. Brett Tarmo.
Just over a minute and a half here in the fourth quarter of play.
Patrick Wells. Substitution.
Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. There's a reason he's a five-star recruit. MP with a 30-point performance here in the state championship game. And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle. Hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the floor with his height. The mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50 years old and drives a minivan, but man, when he gets in a position, he's a load to deal with.
Prachumsi, guarded by Day. Zadirko. Some solid defense from Ben Bishop. Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. It's a 5-point game. Marcito with it. There's the three. MP grabs the miss. For those just joining us, we're here in the fourth and over 2.5 minutes into it. Sinks the tray.
Able to play at a quick pace. Wells gets the ball and instantly has a shot up.
Outside, Marcita. That doesn't go in either for James Marcita. Wells outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Passes to MP. And they double up MP. Wells goes good.
He says, "Don't tell me I'm too small." Wells attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Marcita. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Up top, it's Wells. Guarded by Day. MP, no good.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is right up on him.
Dishes to Marcita. Makes a three. And it's Patrick Wells with the rebound. Plainview with the ball. MP expanding his range. And it's rebounded by Danny Coffin. Day with it. Second shot chance. And he lays it up and in.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
And they double up MP. Pass to Zadirko. Back to MP. Misses in close. And a foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. Now a timeout called by North Beverly. So with it, it's North Beverly. Oh, and that cuts the lead to 5.
What an assertive play by Coffin in the clutch. The Bearcats forward is never short of competitive fire.
Second personal foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Darren Bishop. Second personal foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. At the line for the Panthers.
He gets the first, and that'll increase their lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second. It's come down to this, a very important possession.
No room for error.
Okay, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
James Marcy. First personal foul. At the line for the Panthers.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
You just have to admire how selfless MP is on the court. He looks to get everybody involved, finds good angles and good shots. And maybe he could just go get it all done himself, too.
They ran that inbound play perfectly right there, and they got that quick error.
Now a timeout called by North Beverly. What's your take here, guys?
And they're going to try to come up with a good play here.
Yeah, they should. They're not going to get too many more chances.
And the Bearcats with possession here. Trailing by 8 here. Marcita. He's guarded by Prachumsi. Left side, it's Day. Marcita. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to 5! And now they decide to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. At the line for the Panthers.
So the first one drops, and that'll increase their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line is no good. Now a timeout called by North Beverly.
I think a 2-point bucket doesn't do them much good here.
Yeah, agreed. I think their only shot is a 3 and then an immediate foul.
Javarde for 3. Rebounded by Tumbo. And they go to the intentional foul.
James Marcy. Second personal foul. At the line for the
And no good as the first free throw misses for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Misses there. Put it in the history book. The Plains A Panthers have done the unthinkable and are Illinois state champions. MC has led his school to glory, and this is a season Plainview will never forget.
I told you we were going to get that W, bro. We did that. Hey, yo. Did y'all look at the stands during that trophy presentation?
Yeah, dude. Our whole section was crying.
Oh, man, it was crazy. I did not realize how much we meant to everyone until I saw it on their faces, man.
Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. I had some tears rolling down.
Right?
Come on, man. That was some emotional stuff, y'all.
Bro, I had tears, especially because, like, this is it for me. You know? I'm not playing college ball, and I'm definitely not playing in FIBA like our boy
come
here.
on, man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Nah, but for real. I
you.
never left Illinois, and you're going all the way to Hungary to play for our country? Yo, that's wild.
And I can't even think about that right now. I just got to focus on graduating first, and that's it.
Come on, man. You got the best grades on the team, and you talking about you got to graduate first like you something at risk.
Hey, it's just one step at a time, P. You know, that's how you get to where I'm at, man.
Yeah, that and being a freak athlete.
Nah, that don't hurt. But if you're trying to build something big, you got to do it brick by brick, man.
Speaking of bricks, Benny over here been putting up bricks all season.
I knew you was going to say that.
All right. So you got jokes now, huh?
I got jokes, I got the looks, I got the charisma.
Delusional self-esteem.
Whoa! Throwing shots.
All the time, man.
It came with it. Yeah, that's my favorite. The P my only. I said no, but you my favorite. Nah, for real. Yeah. Right. I'm one. You mean? Nah, I can't make it mine, but I can make it. Streets. I'm popping this so hard 'cause I ain't used to.
Hello everyone. I'll take a question from you.
Ivan, you've won tournament MVP in both the FIBA U17 World Cup and the FIBA U18 European Championship. And now you've got the Spanish U19 team on the cusp of an undefeated World Cup run. Is there anything the United States and their star player MP can do to slow you down?
No.
Can you elaborate on that?
I have been the best player at the international level since I was 16 years old. You call MP a star, but he hasn't won anything against real competition. He is overrated.
Those are bold words.
We are going to win the championship on Friday, and everyone will see that Spain has the best young basketball players in the world.
Hey, yo, y'all get a good look at this. MP, you gonna let him talk to you like this?
What you want me to do? Fight, buddy?
I mean, I would.
What? Man, guys like our monster, man, they always trying to get under your skin. The last thing you want to do is let them know you're upset. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Nah, I don't like it. Cat too young to be that cocky.
I don't know, man. Be nice. He earned it. But the only way to shut down somebody like that is to stay locked in and win. Everything else is wasted energy. You already know, man.
If you say so. Oh.
You guys can fit. You're small.
Let's go, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Have you ever heard the Spanish national anthem? It's beautiful, one of the oldest in the world. You'll hear it tomorrow when they give us the trophy. I think you will like it. Very catchy.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying when he was telling me his schedule. I'm like, bro, what? Like, you've been doing it since a kid.
Hey, yeah, everything good?
That.
Okay, I gotta take care of this. Excuse me, sorry.
That had to be dope.
Hey, when you guys get up there, I'll introduce you one by one, then open it up for questions.
Mm-hmm.
Friendly reminder, there are reporters from 27 countries in this room, so whatever you say will be heard around the world.
Understood. Gotcha.
All right.
Looks like they're ready for you. How are we feeling?
Fired up.
Fantastic. Let's get to it. Okay, we're going to get started with Team USA's press availability. Representing Team USA will be Tim Fielder, Brandon George, and of course, MP. Let's start with you, Edith.
Edith Bauer, Sport Monatlich. I was wondering if you've had a chance to watch Spain's press conference from yesterday, specifically Ivan Almanza's comment that MP is overrated and hasn't won anything against real competition.
Yeah, I saw it.
Any thoughts?
I feel like he sounds silly, like he don't know what he's talking about. If I haven't won against any real competition, how are we undefeated heading into the finals? I'm beating the same teams that he's beating, but for me, I guess it doesn't count. You know, how am I overrated when I'm averaging more points than him? Why is our offense averaging more points than any team in this tournament? Why have I won championships on every level of competition that I've faced? Club, league, state, and now FIBA.
Well, in all fairness, you haven't won a FIBA championship yet. He is on the cusp of a second.
That's fine. I've been in school the past few years. But I'm here now, though, and I'm the best player in this tournament. The numbers show it, the tape show it. He can do all that talking that he's doing, running his mouth.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. It's the FIBA Under-19 World Cup Final. And what a matchup we have for you between the U.S. and Spain. I'm Kevin Hart, along with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. Guys, this is the matchup we've all been waiting for all tournament long.
Well, from very early on, it's been crystal clear that the U.S. and Spain were a class above the rest. Both teams unbeaten so far, so we are getting the best of the best.
And MP leads the way for the U.S. He's been able to live up to expectations in his first international tournament. But this will be his toughest test yet.
And we know that MP and Almanza had some words leading up to the game. The pressure is on both of them to walk the walk in what could be a classic championship game.
And at our table tonight, I'm alongside Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. Here now, a look at how the U.S. lines up to start. NB is the leader, and he runs the point. Flanking him on the wings are Fielder and Anthony. And at the 4, it's Babb along with Bartlett, stepping in at the 5. And you take a look at the starting lineup for Spain. You have Aguirre and Calderon in the backcourt. Out on the wing, it'll be Ceballos. Next to him, the star of the team, Almanza at the 4. And Fernandez bringing it all together as the center.
Well, since this thing started, this is the matchup everybody anticipated and has been waiting for. These two teams head and shoulders above the rest, and we're talking winner take all in this showdown.
And that one is good.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Lopez. Inside, Mendoza lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And as you mentioned, both Spain and the U.S. are undefeated coming into the final. Both a perfect 6-0 through the group stages and the knockout round. Greg, this is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, and the reality is neither has been challenged thus far, but with the championship on the line, we couldn't have asked for a more perfect matchup.
And you know what, Brent? Something that has stood out all tournament long. The leadership role that MP has stepped into.
Well, since the opening jump ball, Kevin, this guy has been the alpha dog for the U.S. That says a lot. He sets the tone, and he says what needs to be said.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And USA making a change here. George is checked in. And Spain with a change here, too. Calderon's checked in. Aguirre against MP. Pass to Almanza for the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, everybody in the world heard about those barbs that Almanza and MP threw back and forth at each other. I mean, elevated. It was almost like a wrestling match. But a lot of bulletin board material going into this game to hype it up.
Almanza called MP overrated, and MP guaranteed a win. So one of the two stars is going to have a plate full of crow to snack on after this one.
Here's Hansen. Here's George. Calderon pulls it in.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Got a piece of it. And now USA on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throwdown with force.
Wow, not sure I knew Fielder had that kind of athleticism. Nice jam by the young man. And in terms of prospects, Almanza is as polished as they get. He is game ready on day 1.
And he's such a fluid finisher, especially for his size. There isn't any weakness to his game. Gives you everything you could want from that position.
Now here is Smith. He's got 7. Here is Almanza. Spain again can't hit.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And it's in there.
The defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
Spain trails by 9. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Almanza. Barton with the rebound. Barton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Smith. Gets it to go. And MP already into double digits in the first half. He has certainly come out with passion to start this game. MP has been leading the charge for USA. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. Championship game for the under-19.
Substitution on the court.
And even though, Brent, Almansa isn't in the NBA, he has been at the pro levels in Europe for quite some time.
Since early in his career, he's been playing against grown men. When you're 16, 17, that is huge in your experience and your development. Almansa ready for anything.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for USA.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played.
USA enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to our coverage of the Under-19 title game, with the second half on the way. Well, Brent, tonight, no greater example of how global the game of basketball has become.
Well, Spain has especially embraced the sport, but all over Europe, basketball is ingrained in the sporting culture. The NBA ecstatic about how things have taken off across the pond.
And out of bounds, Spain will have it. Spain trails by 10, and you can see the fire that both MP and Almansa are playing with. You know what, Brent? Neither of them getting an edge so far.
Well, they haven't been forcing shots for themselves and are relatively equal in scoring. I wouldn't be surprised if that changes in the second half.
Now USA with it. Here's Smith. Inside. MP gets it.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No good from Lucas. Well, we all know shooting and defense are keys for the international game. That's why Tim Fielder has been so important for the U.S.
Well, he does both things at such a high level. A very sticky defender, and you can't sag off of him on drives on the offensive end. This guy helps spread the floor, contributes in a lot of ways.
Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to 12 points again in the basket from McGuire. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for USA. Campbell, the pass to Smith. Makes it off the glass. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Here's Almansa. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They get it back. Smith up top. Over Aguirre. MP again. MP's got 22 points.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game. The last time the USA squad won this tournament was in 2021. He went all the way when France was the host.
And you can see some of those similarities between that team and this one. Even with their recent success, you know Team USA expects nothing short of a championship.
USA lead by 16. Pass to Fielder. USA moving the ball around. Now Smith. Basket counts. 24 points for him.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Pass to Almanza. Latrey. Campbell grabs the ball. And Greg, the way that Aguirre can navigate the floor, he is as elusive as they come.
And he has a great sense of how to set his teammates up. So much of Spain's offense comes from Aguirre's ability to create out of thin air.
At the elbow, Smith. And stolen. By Lucas. The wide open look here for Lopez. Buries the corner three. Lopez has got himself on the board with 3 there.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Aguirre against Smith. Over Aguirre. Connects in the foul line jumper. Nice shot from MP. MP's got 12 points here in the second half. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Lopez passes to Mendoza. 2 points. That one goes. Mendoza's got 10.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
It's Barton on the wing. Back to MP. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 28.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
I'm deep. And it's Almanza with the rebound. Almanza's got 4 rebounds in this game. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 17.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Smith, and here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. USA leads by 14. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We are down to just one more quarter of play between Spain and the U.S. for tonight's Under-19 title game. And what an absolutely lovely city hosting this final. Brent, I know you've enjoyed it as much as me. Debrecen, Hungary, our location this evening.
And the culture that this city has, sitting in the Great Plains of Hungary, some incredible museums can be found here. A tremendous experience this has been.
Fernandez up on top. It's hauled in by USA.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
USA. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gordon's checked in for Murray.
For USA. 41, Tommy Gordon.
Down low. Ceballos kicks to Fernandez. Shot clock reset for Spain. Outside, Garcia. They set the screen. Spain again can't hit.
And Sean Babb for this USA squad is a guy you got to squeeze because he's the glue that keeps them together.
And the ability to facilitate and create out of the post or elbow, critical. Babb has great court awareness and helps the U.S. get the looks they want.
Here's Calderon. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And so George will bring it up for USA. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a smooth long-range bomb from MP, building even more confidence behind that line.
Here's Fernandez. Calderon in the corner. They need this. That shot misses. USA leading by 21. You know, Brent, all game long, we've seen MP getting what he wants on offense. And I see the smile on your face. You love the way he plays. Clearly outplaying Almanza.
And this is exactly what Almanza should have been afraid of. MP is cooking him and looks anything but overrated. Well, if you're the USA team, there's one guy outside you have to watch. That is Edgar Calderon.
You know, Brent, he has been one of the best outside shooters all tournament long. Can knock down the three with the best of them. And Spain going with a whole new group out there.
Players standing out of bounds violation. USA ball.
MP against Aguirre. To the right side. Pass to Fielder. USA moving the ball around. Screen by MP. And the basket by Hansen.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Aguirre, good.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by USA.
USA leading by 23. To the paint, here's Campbell, and Campbell throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Lucas. Back to Lopez. There's the pick. It's hauled in by USA. Martin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Smith. Good on the shot. MP's got 37.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Pass to Almanza. Goes back up. Campbell grabs the board. Campbell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Smith gets double teamed. Here's Fiedler. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Lopez. Campbell grabs the board. Now USA with it. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Hansen the pass to Barton. Again, USA.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Mendoza. It's hauled in by USA. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and he makes that one.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
So it's Spain now. Pass to Almanza. It's on target from the high post.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And they can just dribble it out in anticipation of the confetti and celebration.
Terrific movement. MP making a sharp cut inside.
And as the final seconds dwindle down, these players showing emotion. And here it is. The USA gets it done. And they win the Under-19 championship with a perfect 7-0 record. Brent, What an incredible tournament for
Well, if you talk about a complete team, that was this USA group. Dominant on both ends of the floor, and they came together at the right time to cap off this historic run.
You said it, Brent. What more can you say about the play and leadership, too, of NP? He was phenomenal.
Good game. Who's overrated now, man?
Still you.
Come on, you did your thing now. Hey, enjoy my anthem, man.
So how'd you get him to do this?
Well, I know he's your favorite actor, and I got to end with his agent, so I thought, why not see if I can make something happen?
What's up, man?
NP, what's up, my man?
Jalen, man, thank you for the invite, man. I appreciate it. You got a good group here.
Yeah, of course, man. Your manager did most of the work, though. He's a good guy.
Yeah? Yeah, he's on it.
Hey, Jalen, you mind if I get a couple seconds to talk to my client? I got to catch him up on a couple things.
Of course. And thanks for the Bieber tickets.
Don't mention it.
Bieber tickets?
You got a good manager, NP. Hold on to this guy.
For sure. So, what's up with these Bieber tickets, bro?
You know, it's a lot of stars in the gym today, man.
Yup.
How you feeling?
Come on, man. You know me. I'm ready to hoop.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is that, Austin Reeves over there?
Oh, yeah. I mean to talk to you about that.
You think he saw that thing?
Oh, the thing when you called him a wannabe role player at best?
Man, why do people have to be digging up these old tweets? I was 16 when I posted that.
Yo, look where you at. You in the league now, man. You under a microscope. Why don't you just go over there, say what's up, clear the air?
Might as well, right?
I mean, it's no use hiding.
I don't even know what that means, man. Let's go.
I don't even know what that means.
Let's go. Yo, Austin. What's up, man? I'm MP.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, man.
Okay.
I've been a fan of yours for a minute now. You've been doing your thing. How you went undrafted to now starting with LeBron? That's super inspirational, man.
I thought I was a wannabe role player at best.
Look, I was 16 when I posted that. I got caught up in the moment, man.
Well, now you're in this moment. Are you going to back all that talk up?
Yeah.
You really think you're him, don't you?
I know I'm him.
Yo, I need to talk to you for a second. Hey, we'll be right back.
Yo, what you doing, man?
A lot of guys talking this league. You sure you know what you're doing?
Pete, it'd be worse if I back down.
Okay, I don't know about that, all
What
right?
you talking about? You forget how we met? You was trying to get up in my head just like Austin, and then I had to shut you down, earning your respect and then your friendship, bro.
It kind of went along those lines.
Man, that's exactly how it happened, man. The real ones don't respect you if you back down.
Look, well, just make sure you back it up, all right? Because nobody respects somebody who can't put their money where their mouth is.
Pete, I got this, right?
All right. Go on, man. Make me proud, all right?
Plainview.
Go get it.
Got it.
Out! Out! I got it. I got it.
MP.
Get board, get board, get board! Hey, yo, right here.
Jalen.
Get outside, get outside. Stay on him. Hey, back door. Yo, watch him. Don't leave him open.
Kendrick, the gift for the future, yeah, I said it. Good kid, mad city, mad respect, representing love all the right.
Oh, come on. Watch outside. Watch out. Good boy. So they can buy some outfits. I buy their sons a pack of feathers, some new Jordans. Give them a game. School them on what's really important. It's how Box out, box out, box out! Hey, good boy, man! Hey, left, left! I got it, I got it! Stay on him! Come around. I'm coming. Hey, go over there. Hey, front over. Hey, who got him? What's left? Over her. Where'd it go, Gobert? Hey! Can't give me that one. Keep hitting that MP. Get the perimeter! Get lucky, boy. Get that board, man! Go, man. Hey, yo, right here. I got it.
Looks like I might be him after all, huh?
I know you're not talking like that after an open run.
I don't know. It looked like you was taking it serious.
You got a lot to learn, Rook.
I know a little bit.
You're going to learn a lot more when these games start counting.
Hey, not exactly building bridges.
Come on, man. When you get scared of a little friendly trash talk, man.
I'm just saying, now the dude's going to be gunning for you.
And you know I want all that smoke.
Look, man, you come a long way from that kindergarten teacher I knew in the 9th grade.
And I'm still him. I just know when to dial it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
All right. Finding your balance. I like that.
Yo, if we're going to create that dynasty that we've been dreaming of, it's going to take everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly, bro.
Carrot and the stick.
Yes, sir.
The league ain't ready for you, man.
Not by a long shot. Plainview. All right, bro.
But I'm lying hearted, they love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw like I'm an artist, no crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got it. I did it without an album. I did it for Mariah. I'm on fire, icy as a...
The top 5 event is happening right now in the rack. Head on over.
Parking lot, phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win a championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round. And then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
You know what speaks to me, Coach? I want to prove that I'm the top player in my draft class. That feels like the best combination of realistic and aggressive.
That's a tough goal. You've got some extremely gifted players in your class.
And I'm here to prove that I'm the best of them.
Well, it won't happen overnight, but that's what we'll work toward.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. That suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit is for this team.
Son, you look like an NPC. You need some new threats.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
I get that, but you're talking about...
A star. I know. Which means you need to be exceptional if you want his minutes. This is a big boy business, MP, and you need to understand the realities of that. Unless you can prove you can give us a better chance of winning games than he can, you're gonna be backing him up.
So, if I prove that I'm a better player, you're gonna put me in the starting lineup?
Yes. We are here to win games, not massage egos.
I can get with that then. I'm not mad at that.
All right, and just so you can see how serious I am, I've got some specific milestones I want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me... Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I gotta outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair.
Yes.
Get ready to light it up.
Bring the pain time.
to the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early for the fans and meet the time at Laker Terminal. Laker fans, Coach today is right around the corner. Come to the game and you'll receive a limited edition of your marvelous Laker Girls. Folks, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free bobblehead.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can...
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better win. I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop the pocket profit every morning? He had to get.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies.
Put in the work.
.152 left in the first. So we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career, guys.
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan scores when he was growing up.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall out there with Gobert. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. Then it's Conley. And it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-5 run here. The three for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 7.
And a big-time run there. They are peaking at the right time here to take the lead.
MP against Conley. No good with the layup.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been trick here this quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the three. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Doncic outside. Smith sets the pick for Doncic. Launches it from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. Back right after the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
They've got Smith. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then there's Len, and it's Reeves in at the two-guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And that one drops for him.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards against Reeves. Edwards can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, That's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Smith the pass to Len. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Minnesota, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Minot. Now, Alexander Walker. Oh, and here comes Smith, all alone.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He gets that one. Edwards got 8.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Changes here for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. And Smith's subbed in for Austin Reeves. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Lakers leading by 16. Pass to Smith. Back to Doncic. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Randall grabs the board.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And stolen by LeBron. And it's connects. That time on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 18. Pass to DiVincenzo. Driving the lane. Power down with both hands.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Doncic dishes to James. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3-point range. James has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Conley gets the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Smith scanning the floor. And he lays it straight in. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, it hasn't been close. Lakers lead by 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Checking out Los Angeles. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And
switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And the there wasn't too... Joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep... No doubt. All right, John, thanks a lot. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Reed. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hachimura against Reed. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James, the pass to Smith. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Connect in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. DiVincenzo against MP. The 11-footer. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hachimura, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. Edwards can't hit. Now here is Hachimura, defended by Alexander Walker. And good that time.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And here is DiVincenzo. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And so the Lakers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most.
Another game, another win. Got to work tomorrow.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game. Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Wins pay the bills, baby.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
Makes sense.
Look, I'm...
So there's making an entrance, and then there's making an entrance. And that's exactly what MP did in his first game as a pro. You heard it here first. The next big thing is here.
What is going on, MP?
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Feeling you, MP.
You guys inspire us. We love you. Coming up is Lunch Bag Day. Come out to the game and leave with your very own Grizzlies lunch bag. Come to the game with your family and get a free Grizz bobblehead. If you still want to be a part of any upcoming Grizzly game, please visit us online or at the ticket booth for available tickets.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time,
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at New York, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
Chucking out the Lakers, they're a team that still feels like they...
Some teams have found their rhythm, while some others seem to be way off to start.
Well, Brian, that can be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you've changed your system from the year before. Maybe you've changed your roster significantly. Maybe you have some guys who didn't come in as ready as they could be due to conditioning or injury. Every situation, every team has a different set of challenges.
And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster, and I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league, so just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop.
So that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
The Lakers lead by 6. And here's Smith. To the inside, Hachimura. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside Bane. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Morant. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
James, left side. Back to MP. Pass to James. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
substitution on the court.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Now Bane. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers, hitting 3 trays in the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
We've got Santi Aldama, Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. 2 points. That one goes. Doncic has got 13.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real. If they just continue to dominate the boards.
MP, the pass to Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Grizzlies trail by 10. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Doncic against Kennard. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Pippen, covered by Smith. Pippen, no good. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just...
Check in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. And Los Angeles making a change here. Bane surveying the D. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, MP from way out there.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And here's Morant outside. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Surprising confidence there from Morant.
To the left side wing. And the basket is good. Goodwin's got 7.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Lakers.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back